Sonic All-Stars Racing transform.
Hello to all of you Warp Stars, my name is Ablana Warp Star, and welcome to Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. I had to catch my breath a little bit there. Anyway, this is pretty much a follow-up to my playthrough of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, as this game is the sequel to that game. So, we're going to be playing it today, and we're going to be doing the Grand Prix. All of the 5 main cups in that game, and we're going to be playing it on medium difficulty, simply because that's the one I think I can manage. I'm a little bit rusty with this game. I'm not really as good at this game as I used to be, but we're going to be taking on the Dragon Cup, Road Cup, Emerald Cup, Arcade Cup, and Classic Cup. We're not going to be doing the mirror ones this time around, but yeah, we sure do got a lot of stuff ahead of us. We got ourselves about 20 tracks we're gonna have to deal with this playthrough. So we're gonna be going B class, and well, I mean, it's a Sonic game. It's the start of a Sonic game. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to choose Sonic. And what's interesting about this game is that each character has their own special mod, and whenever you level them up with XP to their max level, then you'll get their best mod. So Sonic's best mod here is Speed. So we are gonna go ahead and equip that. And yeah, this game also during loading screens has a little bit of a fun thing where you can spend 5 little tokens to roll a slot machine, and if you get 3 in a row, then you'll start off the match with an item. Anyway, here we are on a seaside hill map. I don't know what it's called. I never ever pay attention to the map names. But here we go. Alright, now it is time for Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. So, a couple things to note right off the bat. This is a sequel, so a lot of the things are still the same. However, there is a new trick system where if you flick the right stick in midair in any direction, you'll pull off a trick, and when you land, you'll get yourself a nice boost. So, definitely definitely make sure to use the trick system when you can, because it definitely pays off when it comes to the speed you get from, you know, landing. And plus, a couple of balancing things have been changed for the sequel of this game. However, the main reason a lot of people like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing more is because of the physics, you know, how the vehicle handles. And I can totally understand that. Like, the vehicles in this game handle quite differently, I must say. They feel a lot more, not as smooth, you know, when it comes to drifting as, you know, All-Stars Racing 1 was, but, you know, I think it's fine. I think it's playable, so. And I still think this game is a really good racing game, just like All-Stars Racing 1. I think this game actually does rival Mario Kart in a way. I mean, obviously, it's like not as simplistic as Mario Kart, you know, like easy to pick up and play as Mario Kart. But I mean, you know, it's still fun, and I think that's what matters most when it comes to, well, a video game, you know, to have fun. And I think this game is fun. It gives such a fast-paced, you know, a sense of speed in, you know, this racing game. I think it's a lot more fast-paced than All-Stars Racing 1 in a way. I don't know if I'd say that's factual, but I mean, you know, it's a pretty fast game, I'll let you know that much. And I almost got first, but I mean, oh, I did get first, wow. Man, if that were a human player, I bet he or she would be absolutely mad at me right now. But yeah, we take first place, just barely. But yeah, as you saw in that race course, the main gimmick of this game is that your vehicles can transform. You know, they can transform from a car to a boat, or a boat to a plane, or plane to a car. Anyway, the combinations. So basically, yeah, whenever you enter one of the transformation rings, then you'll transform into that type of vehicle. So yeah, that's kind of the main gimmick of Transformed, and it's a pretty cool gimmick. I mean, a lot of people, I mean, I bet a ton of people, at least back when it released, were comparing it a lot to, we're comparing it a whole lot to Mario Kart 7, since both of those games released around the same time period. Like, well, actually, All-Stars Racing Transform release, I believe, a year after, what is it, Mario Kart 7 release. So, I mean, there are probably a lot of people thinking, oh, Sonic copied Mario again. But if I recall, I think this game was in development before Mario Kart 7, if I recall. I could be wrong on that. But I have a strong feeling that this game was in development for a longer period of time than Mario Kart 7. And plus, I mean, I don't really like comparing two racing games to each other. I mean, sure, they're both in the same genre and stuff like that, but I think both Mario Kart 7 and Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform, I think both games are, you know, good for their own respectful reasons. So I'm just gonna say the game is fun and let it all slide, despite, you know, some people might think some games rip some pages from each other, but you know what? What matters to me in a game is if, you know, a game is still fun, and this game is fun, I would say. So yeah, and it's also well balanced this time around in terms of items, and I really like the track designs. As you saw in Seaside Hill, you know, on the last lap, the map transformed into a boat racing map. So not only do the cars transform in this game, but the stages also transform, and that's a really cool thing I really like about Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. You know, it makes it, you know, unique from other racing games, and that's honestly what I like about this game the most. You know, it separates itself from other racing games, which, sadly, from what we've seen, doesn't seem to be the case with Team Sonic Racing. It seems like a downgrade, in my opinion, from what we've seen. But, you know, the game still has a bit to go before it's released, so we'll see what happens when the time comes for Team Sonic Racing. But yeah. Anyway, we have a ridiculously strong lead right now, so we're definitely going to be finishing this in first place. So yeah. Do the last 2 tricks, and boom, there we go. We finished the race in first place. Very nice indeed. Alright. Alright, there's our results right there. You know, we're still rocking that first place. Hopefully we can get first place for all of these courses. So yeah, let's see if we can get an item. Nope, okay. Alright. Ooh, I really like this track. This stage is from Afterburner. I believe that's the game. But yeah, this stage is really cool because this track, you're kind of like flying from between 2 battleships while there's all this crazy war chaos going on in the background. It's like, that's super cool aesthetic-wise. So, I mean, like, this game has its production value. It's really, you know, it's a really nice-looking game to look at for a 7th generation game. And, yeah, this is a 7th generation game. This game came out for PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii U. I believe it released in August or something for the PC in 2013. Yeah, I think the PC version of this game released a little later than the other versions, if I recall. But this is not an Xbox One or PS4 game, at least I don't think so. So yeah, it's a last generation game, and I mean, it looks very nice for a last gen game. So, you know, that's always good to hear. And I am getting bombarded with items right now. Oh yeah, like the last game, if you press the X button, you can view behind you, but I won't be doing much of that. Okay, oh jeez, okay. Alright, so we got ourselves an ice. Got these ice balls. So yeah, oh yeah, and you can also get transform boosts if you... Okay, what the heck? Okay, I flicked it twice, but the flips didn't come out until later, so it was like input delay there. That was weird. Because I totally meant to do 2 flips, like right when I got out of the ring. I don't know if the boosting applies if I do the flips there, but they're just fun to do anyway. But yeah, I mean, the water looks really nice and everything. So yeah. I'm not going to take the shortcut this time. Why did I say that? I don't think I would have been able to get away with taking the shortcut that time around, so I think it was fine. And also, this soundtrack is really good. Oh no. This game is up there with one of the best kart racing games. The best? No. What I mean, it's up there with one of the best. I mean, Sumo Digital did a really good job with this game. So yeah. Alright, so we're in third. I'm gonna try and bypass both Jet. Wait, I don't think. No, Beat. I meant to say, yeah, Beat. That's his name. Okay, come on. I takes third first. Sorry, yeah, I takes first. Couldn't speak there. I don't know why. But, I mean, second, not bad. We still have a strong lead over all these other opponents anyway. So, I mean, it's not like someone's right behind us or anything. We just have to get, like, not last in this next race. But, yeah, Career Zone, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm terrible with these names. But now we're moving on to Dragon Canyon. Let's hope we can get a good item here. No, we can't. Okay. Alright, here we go. A stage from Panzer Dragon, Dragon Canyon. Let's go. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so this, remember when I mentioned, like, the whole, you know, stages transforming thing? Well, that heavily applies here as well. In fact, if y'all saw the intro cutscene, this was the stage that was in that very, you know, opening animation, which was fantastic, by the way. You know, I always like me some CGI openings. So yeah. We're just gonna try and make our way through this. Team Fortress. Oh yeah. Team Fortress fans will get a kick out of this. Because that iconic Team Fortress 2 is here. Only in the Steam version, yeah. I think the PC version is actually probably the best version of this game, now that I think about it. Because the PC version has a ton of PC exclusive characters for Steam. Like, we have the Football Manager, we have Team Fortress, we have a whole bunch of these characters from different Steam franchises. I don't know if they're PC exclusive exactly, but they're exclusive to the PC version of the game. So I think the PC version of this game is actually the best version of this game. And I'm not doing that well. So as you can see, the stage has transformed. And, ooh, okay. One of the most annoying items in this game is definitely the Swarm. It summons a ton of hornets to block your way. And yeah, it's really annoying. Prepare to see that thing a lot. Because, I mean, it's not like ridiculously common, but it's kind of common. Alright, come on. Alright. Alright. Yo, we got an All-Star, and it's not Supersonic. It's, you know, Sonic just being Sonic, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, that's a little disappointing that his All-Star wasn't Supersonic. Because, I mean, last game... I will say, the last game had a lot more creative All-Stars. You know, like Sonic in the last game had Supersonic, and Shadow had Super Shadow. Monkey Ball had, you know, the characters, all the Monkey Ball characters rolling around in their Monkey Balls. So, I mean, you know, it was some pretty creative stuff. In this game, you just get a couple of objects around you and an aura, and you get to attack enemies ahead of you or something like that. Oh, and as the air vehicle, as the plane or whatever you want to call it, if you go right, if you try and run straight, oh no, don't do that. I mistook the directions of which way they are. If you like get right next to an obstacle and then you trick away from them in the last second, which is pretty risky if you don't do it correctly, then you'll get a quick boost off of it. And it's worth it when you can actually pull it off correctly, which I couldn't. Now I'm hoping I can find a way to pass this guy, and I managed to pass this guy. Alright, if he shoots a snowball at me, then I'm dead. And he didn't. Alright, I get first place again. Nice. So we got 39 points in the end. So that was pretty good. So yay. That was the Dragon Cup. It's an interesting first cup to the game. Introduces a lot of the, you know, stuff. Has more of the easier tracks in the game, which, I mean, you know, is fair because, you know, it's the first cup. It's naturally going to have the easy tracks in the game. Yeah, look at that. It's so weird having a Team Fortress character in a Sonic game. Oh, and also Knights is finally a playable character. It's like, it's kind of weird that, you know, she wasn't in the last game. She was just, in the last game, she was just the person that goes 3, 2, 1, go! So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Next time we're going to be taking on the Road Cup. So, yeah. As always, if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. And, yeah, as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!